Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves that are on this journey to love and to more and more love. And so what I'm going to share today is a message a bit about my personal story, but also another lady, and it's come about because I've been emailing this lady this morning who's come to me. And so again, if it's it relates very much to my situation and hers, and I'm sure to many others. So basically, my twin is in a relationship, and he also has an open relationship, so has many partners. And this lady also came and said she wanted a letter about her twin and, you know, the partner that they're with, because they're also with someone else. And I'm going to read the letter, which was the response to it, because she was asking her twin, what relationship do you see us having, right, together? Now, the letter was this: we are soul partners. We are soul lovers. We are the key holders for unlocking each other's true selves. We belong to the light of the universe. There are many dark forces that will try to keep us from reuniting, and will bring other people into our path to try and deter us. But that is our mission, to stay in the light, to honour the journey and the truth of our souls, to honour the passage of creation that we came here to complete. You see, you must always remember that our love is here to create and change the world, to see beyond the illusion of life, and to feel into the truth of love. So our love, our keys, our reuniting will be our destiny when our time is right, divine timing. Now, so a very beautiful and very strong letter about, you know, basically about honouring the journey and realising that, you know, other people will be brought into your path because it's part of your soul growth and part of your soul journey. Now, when I heard back from this lady, and this is the thing, you know, the message today is to realise that you and your twin are both on soul journeys. And so, and it's for your soul growth in this lifetime. So, and the journey of awakening and awakening to that, to realise that we are spirit in physical form, and we're just here to learn and to grow and to spread light, that journey is never, ever easy. And so, but it is about looking at it, looking at how you live your life. So if you're looking like, so the reason why I say this is this lady came back and said, I'm just, you know, I'm always going to be alone. I'm old now. I don't have, you know, basically being very negative about herself. And I can fully appreciate wanting to have that physical connection and wanting to have that hands touching you and being able to be in this physical, you know, third dimension, you know, kind of physical relationship. But it really does, but the thing is, what really struck me was that instead of looking at where you are and thinking, okay, why have I chosen this path? What am I learning? What do I need to let go of? Because there was such a lot of self, you know, basically saying, I'm never going to be in love. I'm never going to experience this. I'm just going to cut him off. Right? Now, the reason why I say that is because when this is about karmic situations, but when I first realised, I cut my twin off. And that was very shortly after I'd sort of met him and we had our bubble phase and all that stuff. And then when I realised that, you know, it wasn't, he didn't want to be in a relationship with me because he wanted to be in this open relationship and blah, blah, blah. And at the time, of course, I cut him off because I was like, okay, well, that I can't do that. But I realise now that of course that was part of my process, but it was, you know, looking back now, if I had known now the journey, I would never have done that, because I would have really valued the relationship that we had and the friendship and that incredible bond that we had. You know, my situation now is that I say to him, I'm very open with my twin about my feelings with him. So I say to him, you know, you have to appreciate that I have feelings for you. I love you. And therefore we can be friends, but I don't want to hear about you and your girlfriend, because that upsets me. And he's very respectful of that. But that's when I was, so it's about being very clear about your boundaries. And if it works for you to cut them off, then fine. But in my case, that was my darkest night of my soul. You know, when they say dark night of the soul, that's really what happened for me. And for me, it wasn't, you know, that sort of cutting off was just, didn't work for me. But that's when, you know, I said to this lady, that the thing is, why I'm saying this is that the cafe that I was in when I was emailing this lady was the Bear Cafe. And the bear spirit animal is all about strength and having courage. And behind the counter was this picture saying, be strong. And so I think that's the really strong message is that, you know, for that lady, I have huge compassion, because, you know, she's in her later, I don't know how old she is, but she's in her later years, and she feels like she's been alone all her life. She's never experienced love. And I was saying, the thing is that you're looking externally for everything, and you need to work on you to have the love within. And when you have the love within, you start to see the love from your twin everywhere around you. In the signs, in the messages, in the songs, in every single aspect of your life, your twin spirit will be there to support you. But it's not until you really, really, really focus on self-love that you start to see that shift, right? And you feel your energy shift. Now, when I was on the way back from the cafe, there was a song that came on the radio, of course. And the song was so poignant because it said, the lyrics in the song were, somewhere in the dark I found you, and somewhere in the light I will meet you. And I really felt so strongly because of my experience. So also this happened for me this weekend. My twin, basically I said, let's do a sunset together. He came back and said, oh yeah, cool, I'll introduce you to my girlfriend. But just made a flippant comment. So I just went crazy because I just said, listen, I thought we understood each other. Like, I don't want to meet your girlfriend. Obviously that's, you know, I respect the relationship that you're in, but because of my feelings for you, I can't meet your girlfriend. That just isn't. And then basically it turns out he didn't mean that at all. He just meant a friend. So it was just a misunderstanding. But that's the thing. So, but I have been very honest and open with my twin for my situation, right? Everyone's situation is different, and everyone's situation is different with their twins. But you must follow your soul and follow your heart and trust in your heart, and not be deterred by the relationships that they're in, because the relationships that they are in are there to serve a purpose. They are there to help them in their soul growth, right? That doesn't deter from their relationship with you, because your relationship is way beyond anything physical. It is a spiritual, it is a soul, it is a deep love connection. And if you choose to see it that way, it will enhance your life, and you will never, ever, ever feel alone. And so just with that, I'm going to, because this is a video just for everyone, but also for this lovely lady that I have huge compassion for, because, you know, having that feeling that you're never going to find love, and it made me really sad, because I thought, you are the love, you're the love, You know, don't look externally. It's you. It's you. You are it. You are creation. You are your own universe. And the more you see that, the more you look to your own light, the more you will change, and you will see the universe change around you, and miracles can happen. So I'm going to finish with the letter again. So we are soul partners. We are soul lovers. We are the key holders for unlocking each other's true selves. We belong to the light of the universe. There are many dark forces that will try to keep us from reuniting, and will bring each other into our path to try and deter us. But that is our mission, to stay in the light, to honour the journey and the truth of our souls, to honour the passage of creation that we came here to complete. You see, you must always remember that our love is here to create and change the world, to see beyond the illusion of life, and to feel into the truth of love. So, our love, our keys, our reuniting will be our destiny. When our time is right, divine timing. And so the message is to be strong, right? To really be strong. And also, you know, it's about valuing that each other, if you are with other people, that's absolutely fine, because that doesn't take away from the love that you have for each other. It just means that they're learning more, they're growing more into who they need to be, and giving you space to find your light as well. So, you know, this is why it's so, this song, I'm going to put it into the description box, but it says, somewhere in the dark, I'll find you. Somewhere in the light, I'll meet you there. Where immortal souls collide, somewhere out there. I can't bear to leave, of course the bear had to turn up. I can't bear to leave this path and the joys that it unfolds. Can all this just be ground to dust, without meaning, resolve, untold? This love is gold. Can't let it go, it's for all of time. There you go. So this love is gold. The love that you share with your twin, it's golden. It's timeless. If you choose to see it and choose to embrace it with your heart, and realize that you're a sturdy, strong soul. That's why you signed up to be a twin flame. It was never gonna be easy, right? But if you change your mindset from looking at your life as a victim to looking at the creator of that, and why you've chosen that path, and why you chose the people, and why you choose the things that life is showing you, then it allows you to be less, it shifts you. It shifts you from being sad to being a creator, and focusing your energy on where you need it to be. And that's always self-love. It is always, always, always come down to self-love. And that is, that's a journey in itself, right? That's a job. That's a job. It's a, you know, spiritual practice every single day. It's not a choice. It's a practice. It's a job. It's not a job. It's life. You know, your life, you have to be the center of your world, and you have to look at your at yourself through the eyes of love. Because if you look externally for something that you're not showing yourself within, you will never bring that to you. And so the best way to do it is to really embrace the spiritual and soul connection that you have with your twin, because they're looking at you. These are their eyes looking at you, saying, I'm right here, the two feathers, the two spirits together. We're here together to bring each other into the light. So don't stay in the dark. All right, well, listen, that felt like a very personal video, but I hope that helps other people that are in similar situations with karmics and all that stuff. And believe in the truth, right? The truth that lives in your heart. All right, well, I hope that helps. All right, take care. Bye.